Massive Mozilla cuts threaten the future of Firefox. Did you ever use Firefox?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did for years. This is actually a bit of a sad moment for me here because prior to Chrome, I was Mr. Firefox, dude. Big time.
Yeah?
Yeah, I used to go around town and say, hello there, Mr. Firefox.
Why'd you like it?
I don't know. It had a cool name. No, it was lighter weight than whatever Microsoft had at the moment. And it had a certain aesthetic to it that I enjoyed. Well, they never stopped doing it, but they never made a lot of money either. I didn't know this. The Firefox browser itself, they had other products that were making money, but the Firefox browser didn't really make much off of it. And now, in the midst of this pandemic, they're actually talking about laying off 250 people. Is that what I read? That's a lot of people. Can it really be that many? How big are they? 250 employees laid off, yes, including significant cuts to the Firefox team. It is now questionable if Firefox will survive the cuts, and if so, what its survival will look like. The company said we got to start focusing on economics. We can't just be making things for free and for fun, which makes sense. It's kind of a key characteristic. Got to make a few bucks to keep doing it. They said their previous business model was difficult to sustain. They may likely shift into a greater focus on paid components of their business like Firefox, VPN, and Pocket. I didn't even know they owned Pocket. So there are a couple of business opportunities there, but 250 employees. I wonder how many employees they had. That sounds like a big number. They've been around for 20 years, as mentioned. It was one of my favorite browsers. I don't use it much anymore. Which browser are you using these days? Chrome, right?
Yes.
Same. Kirk was trying to get me into the Brave thing for a bit. The browser game.
Yeah.
There are some options out there, but Chrome is really easy. Microsoft put out a new browser, didn't they? Maybe they'll get me back. Probably not. Probably not. I got so much stuff wrapped up. I'm all wrapped up in Google.
Yeah, I hear you.
Google's got me all wrapped up.
In a warm blanket.
There's too much data. Man, I was looking at my data today, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I dove in there.
What kind of data?
I was just checking out because you remember the other day we were looking at some of the features with inside of your Google account, just how much it knows and all the things it's tracking. You can get it. You can get access to all of it, whatever it knows about you. So I was just diving through there. What do they think about me? What do they know about me? How much history? How detailed? And then I got into the location-based stuff, all the places I've been. I used to travel so much, so I was comparing different years. And 2020, my circle is like this. It's all travel within a very small region. And then you go back a couple years and you just see dots all over the place. And I don't know, it's kind of interesting, but it is also sort of creepy as well. And a lot of people want me to speak on that because a lot of these Chinese firms are coming under increasing scrutiny for collecting data. And it's just, it is important to say, to at least broadcast the fact that data is a core component of how all this stuff works. Data collection, whether it's Facebook, Google, Apple likes to tout that there's less of it that happens with them or that it stays on the device. They appear to do some things there, but then they also operate in China and have servers in China. And so you see how complicated this whole thing is. But it is important to note that companies in all sorts of regions, surrounded by all sorts of borders, are implementing similar strategies around data accumulation, data leveraging, data-based marketing, data-based persuasion. This is the future we're living in, Will.
A lot of data.
It's a data future.